The 4 deadly secrets. Why most people don't live long after 80, and how to avoid them. Have you ever wondered why so many people seem to hit a wall shortly after turning 80? It's a shocking truth, but reaching 80 is a milestone. Yet staying strong and truly living beyond it takes more than just luck. It takes crucial awareness, because there are 4 quiet, yet incredibly powerful forces that relentlessly work against your body as you age. Most people don't talk about them until it's too late, and many don't even realize how profoundly these invisible issues are eroding their energy, memory, and overall health until the damage is already done. In this Happy Life Secrets video, we're not just discussing theories. We're going to uncover the 4 real, often overlooked reasons most people struggle to live long, vibrant lives after 80. These truths are backed by decades of medical research and first-hand experience. Once you understand them, you'll see that it's not about trying to live forever. It's about protecting your strength, your independence, and your peace of mind for as long as you possibly can. Before we reveal these critical insights that could change your future, please take a moment to like this video, share it with someone you deeply care about, and subscribe to Happy Life Secrets. Your immediate support helps us bring these vital, life-preserving truths to more people. And remember to hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next empowering video. Stay with us to the very end because the 4th reason might utterly surprise you, and it may just be the most important one of all for truly thriving in your later years. Let's expose these hidden health threats and arm you with the knowledge to fight back. Secret number 1. Silent inflammation, the accelerating threat. Narrator. One of the biggest threats to health after 80 doesn't come from outside your body. It starts quietly within. It's something doctors often call inflammaging. This is the chronic, low-grade inflammation that slowly, insidiously damages cells, tissues, and organs without causing obvious symptoms at first. Over time, it wears your body down from the inside out. This isn't the swelling you see after a sprain. This is an internal fire, building up through years of stress, processed foods, poor sleep, lack of movement, and even environmental toxins. While it may not cause pain initially, it affects everything: your heart, your brain, your joints, even your immune system. Think about George, aged 82. He didn't smoke, he didn't drink, he walked every day. But he often felt tired, stiff, and foggy, even though his standard blood work looked normal. It wasn't until he visited a specialist that they found high levels of inflammatory markers in his system. No big disease, just quiet inflammation simmering in the background for years. The body's ability to handle inflammation weakens significantly with age. So, the same things you could ignore in your 50s or 60s, like processed snacks, long periods of sitting, or poor sleep, start to take a devastating toll after 80. Inflammation slowly chips away at your resilience. It dramatically increases the risk of dementia, heart disease, and frailty. And the terrifying part? Most people don't even know it's happening. But here's the good news. Some of the most powerful tools against inflammation are surprisingly simple and accessible. Eating more whole, unprocessed foods, and walking daily can make a profound difference. None of it happens overnight, but every consistent step helps lower this destructive internal flame. And with less inflammation, your body has a far better chance to stay strong and vital long after 80. If you're finding these insights valuable, remember to like this video, subscribe to Happy Life Secrets, and share it with someone who could benefit. Secret number 2. Muscle loss, the silent road to weakness and falls. Narrator. After the age of 60, the body naturally begins to lose muscle every single year. And after 80, that process tragically speeds up. This gradual, often unnoticed, weakening is called sarcopenia. Most people don't recognize it immediately. It doesn't start with drastic changes. It begins with the little things. Struggling to open jars, standing up from a chair more slowly, or avoiding stairs because they feel just a bit harder. The problem is, muscle isn't just for strength. It protects your balance, supports your joints, and helps regulate blood sugar and metabolism. When crucial muscle disappears, the risk of falling, breaking bones, and losing your cherished independence climbs terrifyingly fast. Take Frank, aged 84. He was sharp, cheerful, and still living alone. But one afternoon, he tripped on a rug and broke his hip. He had always thought of himself as steady, but after the fall, he realized how much strength he had tragically lost in just the last few years of strength he thought he still possessed. What makes muscle loss so dangerous after 80 is how quickly it cascades, affecting everything. One fall can lead to weeks in bed, and weeks in bed lead to more profound weakness. Then comes the walker, the agonizing loss of freedom, the quiet shrinking of a once active life. But here's the critical truth. Muscle loss isn't inevitable. It can be significantly slowed, and in many cases even reversed. Walking regularly helps. Using light weights or resistance bands a few times a week. Getting enough protein. Stretching gently to stay mobile. These small, consistent efforts add up, profoundly impacting your future. It's never about becoming a bodybuilder. It's about staying steady, mobile, and strong enough to keep doing what matters most. Whether that's gardening, grocery shopping, or simply getting out of bed safely each morning, muscle is your body's silent protector. And after 80, it might just be the one thing that keeps you living not just longer, but far better. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment, "Stay strong," below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I strongly recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps Happy Life Secrets continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Secret number 3. Poor sleep. The stealthy eroder of body and mind. Narrator. Sleep changes as we age, but not always for the better. Many older adults tragically struggle with falling asleep, staying asleep, or getting truly deep, restorative rest. And after 80, the devastating effects of poor sleep begin to show up more clearly in the body, in the brain, and in everyday life. You might notice this in subtle ways at first. Feeling more tired during the day, forgetting simple things more often, getting irritated more quickly. But underneath those surface symptoms is a deeper, more insidious problem. Your body desperately repairs itself during sleep. Your brain clears out waste. Your immune system resets. And when sleep becomes shallow or fragmented, those vital healing processes are tragically disrupted. Let's look at Alice, aged 86. She didn't think much of waking up 3 or 4 times a night. She just figured it was normal at her age. But over time, she noticed her memory slipping. Her energy dropped. She caught more colds. Her doctor explained that sleep wasn't just about rest. It was essential for her brain and her immune strength. Once she worked on improving her sleep habits, her clarity and stamina slowly, thankfully, returned. Many people falsely assume they just have to live with poor sleep after a certain age. But that's not entirely true. There are simple, powerful ways to improve it. Keeping a consistent bedtime, limiting caffeine and alcohol, getting natural light in the morning, creating a cool, dark, quiet bedroom. Even light movement during the day can help deepen sleep at night. After aged 80, good sleep becomes just as important as good food or safe movement. It affects how clearly you think, how steady you walk, how strong your immune system stays, and how much energy you have to truly enjoy the life you've built. It's not about sleeping longer. It's about sleeping better. And making that a priority might be one of the smartest, most impactful things you can do to stay well and vibrant. If you're gaining valuable tips from this video, please like it, subscribe to Happy Life Secrets, and share it with friends and family. Your support helps us reach more people. Secret number 4. Loneliness and loss of daily purpose. The silent killer. Narrator. There's a quiet danger that affects more people over 80 than we often realize. It's not a virus or a disease. It's loneliness. And it doesn't just hurt the heart emotionally. It devastatingly affects the body physically. Studies have shown that social isolation and a loss of daily purpose can shorten life expectancy more than some chronic diseases. As people get older, their world often tragically becomes smaller. Friends pass away. Children move far. Physical limitations make it harder to get out. And slowly, without meaning to, many seniors spend more and more time alone, not just physically but emotionally. Think of Bill, aged 88. His wife passed 5 years ago. His adult children live in other states. He watches TV, makes his meals, and keeps things tidy. But he says some days pass without talking to a single soul. And what he misses most isn't noise or activity. It's feeling needed, feeling like someone is waiting for him, feeling like his presence matters. The human heart is wired for connection. And after 80, when social roles start to fade, retirement, caregiving, neighborhood involvement, what many people lose isn't just interaction, it's identity. That quiet sense of why get up today can become incredibly heavy. And over time, it affects immune health, brain chemistry, and the very will to stay active. But purpose doesn't have to be grand. It can be watering plants, writing notes to loved ones, making a phone call each morning, feeding the birds, helping a neighbor. The smallest acts can create rhythm, profound meaning, and unexpected joy. And reaching out, even if it feels awkward, can often bring light and purpose to both sides. Solitude is not the same as loneliness, and finding peace and quiet is a strength. But when someone feels invisible or unneeded, the body responds with a devastating decline. So, if you're over 80 or know someone who is, ask this simple, yet powerful question. What brings you purpose right now, and how can you protect that purpose like it's medicine? Because in many ways, it is. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment "Purpose Matters" below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, remember to turn on the bell for more great content from Happy Life Secrets. Final thoughts, your blueprint for a vibrant life beyond 80. Narrator. If you've made it this far, take a moment to reflect not in fear, but in profound clarity. Living beyond 80 is a precious gift. But the truth is, many people don't get there in good shape. Not because they didn't care, but because they didn't know what was quietly, invisibly working against them. Silent inflammation, muscle loss, poor sleep, and emotional isolation can sneak in little by little. And by the time they show up in full, the devastating damage has already begun. But knowledge is power. And the purpose of this video isn't to worry you, it's to arm you. It's to remind you that small, steady, informed changes still make a monumental difference. The choices you make this week, this month, this year can profoundly shape how you move, think, and feel in your 80s and beyond. So, what stood out to you the most? Was it how inflammation creeps in without warning, or how fragile strength becomes without movement? Maybe it was the crucial reminder that sleep is far more than just rest, and that being emotionally connected is just as important as any medicine. Whatever it was, don't let it just be information. Let it be a turning point, a firm decision to keep showing up for your body, your mind, and your irreplaceable purpose. Aging isn't about fading, it's about focusing. It's about choosing what matters most, protecting it fiercely, and letting the rest fall away. You've earned the right to live this stage of life with wisdom and strength. Don't settle for anything less. Thank you for joining us today on Happy Life Secrets. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.